shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks. Crystalized, Garmadon's plant, was technically revealed months ago? Well, that's the question we are going to be tackling today, and spoiler alert, this theory is very ambitious, and I'm kind of letting my imagination completely wild here, and so I totally get why you may disregard this theory after watching the video. But please, before we get on to that though, it is shameless plug time. If you have not subscribed to the channel already and do appreciate the content I put out whenever I'm able to, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It would truly go a long way. Thanks, it really does help me out. With this being said though, on with the video. Now, if you guys remember the first cool wave, I honestly don't blame you if you've somehow forgotten, by the way, one of the largest sets in the wave was the Ninjago temple. I do, however, blame you if you've forgotten about that masterpiece of a set. And, well, at first, you are probably asking yourself, Overlord, what the hell are you talking about? But in this set, there was a plant featured in it. And, what is this plant? Well, I think you can see where this is going. I think that plant is Crystalized. And let me just say, please do not click off the video now. I don't want to sound like your generic YouTuber, but this theory is one I think you're going to have to hear all of it to fully grasp what I'm trying to say here, just because of how wild it truly is. But yeah, let's carry on with this. Now, the plant we saw in Crystalized and the plant in the set, I think they are connected. However, not the plant as we saw it in Crystalized, if that makes sense. This theory goes a lot deeper than that. What if, however, the ninja rebuilds the monastery into the dojo temple design that we saw in the core wave, and eventually, Crystalized, as we saw in Crystalized, the season, turns into what was seen in the set after Garmadon had planted it. See what I mean? So basically, the plant that we see in the set of the dojo temple is what Crystalized is going to end up looking like in, say, the next Ninjago season, when we potentially actually see the Ninjago temple fully rebuilt, and this plant is right next to it, as we see in the sets. And so it really creates this nice connection between a random old set from the first core wave and the future Ninjago installment coming next year. That would also mean that there was a secret little hint towards Crystalized, and, well, a huge plot device in Crystalized from the very first core wave. I think that's really awesome and creates a nice sense of, like, familiarity, I guess you could say, towards the first core wave, and it makes things a lot more interconnected to that way, and it would just be quite wholesome, if that's the right way of saying it here, and I just really am a big fan of this theory. I've seen it going around the community recently, and essentially I just fell in love with the theory instantly whenever I first read about it. I think it would be awesome and makes kind of some sense, and I know you guys may disregard this theory as nonsense, and trust me, I see where you're coming from. However, I have completely bought into this theory just because of how much I love it and how wholesome it feels, and I would just love to see Crystalized grow into this exact same plant that we see in the Ninjago temple set throughout the next season of Ninjago. I think it would just be awesome. And again, it would mean that Crystalized, a major plot device in Crystalized, was actually teased and revealed to us all of these months ago in pretty much 2021, actually. I think that's awesome, and again, I'm just a big fan of it. With this being said though, guys, I think it's just about time I turn this over to you watching. Yes, you. Be sure to drop your thoughts down below on this in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. A wild one, I know. If you enjoyed, drop a like on it, subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell so that you can be the first to watch my new content whenever I do post it. With this being said though, I'll see you all soon for my next one. Goodbye.